Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Or welcome if you're new here. Today we are testing out some brushes. These are 3-in-1 brushes. I thought they were pretty interesting. They are the brand Cala, I don't know, C-A-L-A, I don't know. This is Complexion Trio. So we got 2 different kinds. So we got blending brush, blending sponge, small eye brush in one. And then we have the contour brush, blending sponge, and angled brow brush in the other. So we thought that these would be really interesting to kind of try out for you guys, let you guys know what we think. We picked them up at TJ Maxx for $7.99 each, which isn't bad for like 3-in-1 brushes.
Exactly.
So we're going to be seeing if they are worth the $7.99. Maybe they'll be good for travel. So if you are interested in seeing us try out these brushes, then just keep watching. I'm gonna test out the blending brush first, and I'm gonna go in with a cream contour and just kind of use the blending brush to blend it out. I already have my foundation and primer on, so we'll just do this.
And I don't really use cream products too much, so I'm gonna kind of watch how she does it.
This did blend out the product, as you can see. I don't think it blended out as well as my other brush or the other technique that I use. But I mean, it got the job done, and I think it did pretty good.
I think it did good too. We are going to test the sponge end with our Tarte Shape Tape. The sponge did a pretty decent job. The only thing about it, I mean, I've used little bitty sponges before, and of course when you have just a sponge, it's soft, and so this has something in, you know, kind of in the center of it to hold it, and so I mean, it's not as soft as what some of the other sponges that I've used is, but I mean, it does a decent job. I just mainly kind of did a side, you know, got with points. It was a little bit harder to do kind of straight on.
Yeah, the shape of it is actually really great. You can really get into the corner of your eye, into the little divot of your nose. So you can really get in those small places. I found that with this side, I started on this side first, and the sponge picked up a lot of it, but by the time I got to this side, I think that the sponge had absorbed enough, and so this side was like, I feel like it has more coverage. I think it blended it out pretty good. I think it's really good. It's just harder than most sponges. I'm gonna go ahead and try setting my under eyes with a setting powder with the sponge to see how that goes, because I normally do use a sponge. So we'll see.
And I don't bake because it kind of emphasizes all the little wrinkles around my eye.
Okay, that step took a little longer than what I'm used to. I'm used to like dipping in my sponge, setting, and done, but like since this is so small, I had to like really, you know, dip in a few times and just keep on going with it, and I'm not really used to spending that much time. I do think that using smaller stuff like this, you do have to spend a little more time, so you just gotta keep that in mind.
I almost think that sometimes, you know, you can get into all the little places easier with something that's smaller like that too. So
yeah.
Next we are using our contour brush, and we're gonna contour up these faces.
It seems a little fat for
it does kind of seem a little fat.
Brush, so.
My normal contour brushes are this one and this one. I may still have to use this one for my nose.
Next up, we are going to go in with the third brush of the trio. This is the angled brow brush, and we are going to try to carve out some brows with this. It seems a little thick, so
yeah.
We'll see how it works, and we will let you know.
this is the wand. It is a little bit thicker and a little bit bigger than what I'm used to. I usually use the little brush that comes with the Cabral, and as you can tell, definitely a lot thicker and a lot bigger. But I mean, it did do a good job. I just had to be a little bit more careful and precise. But it did good. So the last brush that we're going to be trying out is the eyeshadow brush. This is really thin, really flat. So this is actually going to be better for kind of packing on the shimmer shades right on the lid and things like that. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get everything done except for our last little shimmer shade, and then we'll be back to show you how this works.
Alright, we are almost finished with our eye look. We are going to go ahead and go in with a shimmer shade and try out this brush now. I think this did a pretty good job. I think it did just as good as some of my other like packer brushes or shade brushes or whatever. So I think that I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah, it did a pretty good job with mine too. I probably won't use these every day, but I will probably keep these like to travel with, and then I don't have to have my whole brush set.
Yeah, these are gonna be really great for travel.
Yes.
Because there's like, you know, the 3-in-1. So 2 of these, and this is nearly enough for your whole face.
Exactly. Yeah, you only need just a couple more brushes and that's it. So I think these are going to be awesome for travel. Alright guys, that is it for this video, but before we go, we do want to remind you about our giveaway going on. So make sure you go over and enter into that. But if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit the notification bell so that you are notified each and every time we upload.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are at Glam and Glamour on all of them. And until our next video,
bye!